So I've just received this in the post from Outdoor Master. They sent me a new pair of goggles to review for the remainder of the season. These are the Falcon goggles, but I don't actually know what colours they sent me, so let's open that up and have a look. So the actual goggle box is a pretty snug fit in the postage box, but this is how the Falcon goggles will come. So this is the blue frozen 18.6% VLT Zeiss lenses. Let's take a look. So many of my European viewers will perhaps be unfamiliar with Outdoor Master. They're a relatively new brand, but they are already one of the official suppliers for the USA ski team. So that's definitely a mark of quality and class. USA ski team are probably the best funded ski team in the world, so if Outdoor Master products are good enough for them, then they're good enough for basically anybody. So the Falcon, along with the Ultra, is pretty much their premium goggle. It comes with a Zeiss lens, Zeiss being an external brand who make high quality lenses as well as many other things for a variety of companies. The Anon M4 goggle used to come with Zeiss sonar lenses, which is the same lens which these have and the Ultra have. So again, it's a high quality goggle with a high quality lens. These retail at $120, which is around about 115 euros, or it's currently less than £100. So for a goggle with two interchangeable magnetic lenses, it's an absolute bargain really. The goggles come in a variety of colour schemes with different colour straps and different primary lenses. The primary lenses are all Zeiss sonar lenses, but they have a variety of different visible light transmissions, or basically the tint of the goggles. So this is at 18.6% VLT, which is approximately category 3 if you're working on a 1 to 4 scale, which you use in sunglasses. So these are for bright sunny days. It's not a full-on really strong tint. There are more strongly tinted versions available. This is kind of in the mid-range of the primary lenses. Sonar is Zeiss's contrast boosting technology, which is designed to basically bring out all the different features in the snow and really boost certain colours while filtering out other colours to make the snow and the terrain really pop out at you. So it's the same kind of principle as Chroma Pop and Prism, etc. from the likes of Oakley and Smith. As I've already mentioned, the lenses are interchangeable and super simple magnetic click adjustment, so there's no fancy clasps or catch. You simply pop the end of the goggles down and pull it off. And indeed, the goggles come with a protective film layer. But this frozen blue lens has a, as the name would suggest, bluish tint on the outside and a pink or rose tint on the inside. And then all the different Falcon models come with the same secondary lens, which is a non-Zeiss lens. This is made purely by Outdoor Master, and it is a, again, protective film on the inside. This is the low light lens, which has a visible light transmission of 91%, which is basically category 1 or almost category 0. So it has a slight yellow tint, but it's only very, very slight. So these are designed for storm conditions and night riding. So the secondary lens doesn't have Zeiss's sonar technology, but has Outdoor Master's own contrast boosting technology and HD technology as well. So these are still very high quality lenses despite not being made by Zeiss. As for the fit, on first appearances these appear to be a fairly large framed goggle, so I guess they're a large sized goggle. But they do have quite a thin strap, which is twin adjustable. So let's try them on. So I've got a large, or indeed extra large head, so I usually take quite large goggle sizes, and these, I must say, fit me very, very well. They have kind of an intermediate curvature on the inside of the frame. They're not neither particularly flat or extremely curved, which fits me very well. Some other goggles I have are much more curved and they pinch in at the sides and have a gap at the front, whereas these are a pretty good fit to my face. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. And they have a cylindrical lens, which means they're flat in the vertical plane, curved with a continuous arc in the horizontal plane, and they've also got frameless technology, which means that there's no visible frame on the outside of the goggles, which, as well as being cosmetically desirable these days, also means that there's less to interfere with your peripheral vision. I'm just going to change into the secondary lens to show you how easy it is to be done even when wearing the goggles. So just pull them away from the side. Now these are very, very strong magnets, so you don't need to worry about losing them in a crash, but once you get the hang of it, they're pretty easy to change. So it can be done on the chairlift, potentially even while wearing gloves. And there you have it. This is the secondary yellow tinted low light lens. So I am sitting in the shade right now, but it is bright blue sky and sunshine today, and even though these have got a very, very high light transmission or low tint, I'm not needing to squint, I'm not feeling blinded, so they are going to provide you with some protection even on a sunny day. Outdoor Master helmets and goggles are all designed to fit seamlessly together. So here I've got the Diamond MIPS 2 helmet, so let's see how these fit with this helmet. I have to adjust them a little bit, of course. It's certainly a pretty comfortable fit. The goggles don't move around on your face when you're wearing a helmet, everything fits snugly, but equally there's no pressure point on the bridge of my nose, so in terms of comfort and fit, they fit well. Obviously I can't see what it looks like right now, but in terms of feel, it's not truly a perfectly seamless fit. There's not a full-on punter gap, but there's definitely a small gap here, and equally, if you look from the sides, the front of the goggle doesn't match up perfectly with the front of the helmet, which is a little bit of a shame. So yeah, personally I wouldn't call this a true seamless fit. It's a close enough fit, it's pretty good, but yeah, it's not seamless. But they're certainly comfortable enough, and you're not going to get wind and spin drift and everything coming in this gap, so that's the most important thing. So for first impressions, they certainly look the part. It's the expected level of quality that I've come to expect from Outdoor Master. They certainly don't look like a budget option. Granted, they're not quite as sexy as some of the ridiculously expensive, overpriced goggles on the market, but yeah, they certainly look a lot more expensive than they are. And in terms of feel as well, they're reasonably lightweight, but they are very robust. They do not feel cheap and tacky. They're comfortable, they're stylish, and yeah, pretty happy with how they look. I've never actually used or owned a cylindrical goggle before, so cosmetically it'll take a little bit of getting used to, and indeed in terms of use it might take a little bit of getting used to. Generally speaking, I've always preferred the looks of a toric or even potentially spherical lens, so yeah, it's a different look for me, which will take a little bit of getting used to, but plenty of people out there of course prefer the cylindrical lens, which is why they designed them. In terms of the colour and mirrored effect of the primary lens, it almost looks chrome actually. It's pretty stylish, and it's definitely got a decent strong mirrored effect, and it matches pretty well with the grey of the strap. Again, personally I tend to prefer brightly coloured things for all my clothing and all my ski gear, so I would have preferred potentially a blue strap or something a bit louder, but yeah, the grey of the strap definitely complements the almost chromed effects of the lenses. So in the box you get your goggles, obviously, which come with the primary Zeiss lenses already fitted. You get your secondary Outdoor Master lens inside a microfiber carry case, and you also get a spare second microfiber carry case for the goggles themselves. So there's no hard case with the Falcon Goggle, unlike some Outdoor Master goggles, but again, these have got the most premium lenses of all Outdoor Master's goggle range, so in order to cut some of their costs, they've not given you their hard case, which is available at I think $20 anyway, so if you want the hard case you can purchase that separately. You can't purchase replacement Zeiss lenses yourself, but you can buy a whole range of different secondary lenses from Outdoor Master, the same quality as the secondary lens that you come with, to give you a variety of different light transmissions, colour preferences, etc. So personally I think I would actually at some point get a more intermediate lens, because 91% VLT, visible light transmission, is very, very high. These are predominantly for night skiing, very, very, very dark storm conditions. It'd be quite nice to have something that's somewhere in between the two. So there you have it. That was just a very quick introduction to the Outdoor Master Falcon Zeiss goggles. If you're interested in these or any other Outdoor Master products, then if you use my discount code, which you'll find here and in the description below, you'll receive an additional 20% off, making them an absolute bargain. So yeah, I'd highly recommend you checking out Outdoor Master, and I cannot wait to be testing these on the hill.